Hello, Joe. Hello, Lee. This is Jeff, the Garage Guy. I've just put a few ideas together for you here. This first one, it shows basically what happens when we use this really high-end slat wall material, which I love, by the way. But anyway, what I've done is I've reduced this corner from 48 to 30. Makes all the sense in the world. Pretty obvious now that you pointed it out. So what happens though is this panel on the right wall, it has to be 8 feet long. If it's more than 8 feet long, then you just can't seam it properly because you can see how these wrap around this design here. So what it did was it pushed the wall further to the left, leaving about 28.5 inches between the end of the display and the corner. Good spot for a mannequin, good spot for nothing, good spot for whatever you guys have in mind. Unless you look at that like a negative thing, and you may want your display coming out to here. But anyway, with this material and this design, this is kind of what we're limited to if we want it to look fantastic. This came out to $39.83. It includes the base or shelf, whatever you want to call it, with the race deck inset into it, which will look absolutely fantastic, and the lighting and all that. You'll notice that there's only 4 lights now. Some of the older plans had 6 lights. Now I've changed that to 4. I'll tell you why in a minute. Let's go to another idea down here. This here I want to use in this plan the PVC slat wall. It's the product I use in garages. There's even cheaper stuff out there. The MDF core kind of generic slat wall. Problem is if you want it to not look like total junk, you got to get the inserts. By the time you get the inserts, it's not cheaper than this material. So why not go with the strong PVC? So in this case, you can see the price came down to $27.70. I still stuck with an 8-foot right wall, 30-inch diagonal wall, and the difference, which is a 66-inch back wall. Still room for the mannequin, saves a little bit of money. This plan here, I did fill up the entire right wall. This is something I can do with the PVC slat wall. There'll be a couple of seams here and there, but I'm good at those seams, so they'll be pretty minimal. You will be able to see them though. So this plan here just takes more of this available space and turns it into wall storage. So that came to $33.52. If you wanted to save money, we could do something, I guess what I would consider a one-time install, where instead of having a modular system you could take with you, the system would be just slat wall screwed to the walls. I could even frame out this corner and screw the slat walls to the slat wall to the 2x4s. So you do have that option, but I'm able to get my carpentry all that much better in a shop built situation like this. So you get a higher end look, and it's something that's modular, and nobody can tell you have to keep it with the building, because the only way it's going to be attached is with a little bracket I attach in the corner, and I can make that slip into a little slot at the top here and here. So the only thing that would be mechanically attached to the wall will be that actual bracket, and the landlord can keep that if they want. I don't know if that's an issue in real life, but I've heard such rumors that if it's attached, it belongs to the building. Optional floor covering. That's the race deck floor. Like I said, you don't even have to make a decision on that. When we go in there to start installing this, I can fill this area with this floor. It sits right on top of the carpet. Doesn't really hurt or change anything. We could take a photo. If Joe, you're out of town, we can send that to you through the phone or whatever. You guys can make a quick decision on that. I think it would look fantastic in there. It'll definitely make give it a separate room kind of feel. All right, so let's talk about the lighting for a minute. What I did was picked out this light. It's made by Prism Trade Show Lighting. I'm going to send you a link to this video that shows what this light is all about. It's the best LED trade show light I've ever seen. I really like it. I'd be excited to use it. These guys seem really passionate about their business. Maybe for other applications you might see them as being useful too. But it's a really neat light, and I recommend that you watch this video as well. Once again, the link will be in the same email as this video. Alright guys, I hope that helps. I look forward to getting your feedback, and I will talk to you probably next week. Thank you.